Welcome to another episode of Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. We're talking about how you can build your business and achieve the freedom and the lifestyle that you want. I'm Terry Brock, and this is a special video. A little bit different because it's not just me. I'm joined by the lovely and charming Gina Carr. Gina, thanks for being with us today.
Well, delighted to be here and ready to show our viewers something that we think is pretty cool and groovy.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's a post on YouTube. Now, YouTube introduced this just a little while ago, and it gives you the ability as a creator to not only have video, but you can put a post in there, much like you would on Facebook, or you would do this on Instagram or places like that, LinkedIn. And that way, you've got a way to reach your community even better. For content creators, hey, I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking about. Content entrepreneurs that you are. You're able to take this and get a lot done with it. And we've been fiddling around with it ourselves. We're just getting into it. Gina is encouraging me to do it. We put something out yesterday that's really nice. And so we're going to do it. So Gina, I'm going to turn it over to you to help. I'll just kind of be here talking about it as we go. But share with us what you got, what the point of this is, and the purpose how entrepreneurs can use it.
Okay, terrific. Well, one of the things that the members of our Stark Raving Entrepreneurs community ask us about often is how to grow their YouTube channel. And so we're always on the lookout for ways for our folks to grow their YouTube channel. And one of those that's caught my eye a lot recently is what's called YouTube posts. As Terry mentioned, it's distinguished from YouTube videos. It's called a post. So if you've ever been scrolling YouTube on your mobile device and you've noticed a poll, or you've noticed a quiz, or you've noticed what looks like a photo instead of a video, and you do a double take and you're like, what? Why is there a photo on my YouTube feed instead of a video? And so there's some benefits to this. We're going to show you how to spot a post versus a video, and more importantly, why this is really good for you as a creator who wants to grow your YouTube channel. You ready for that? If you're ready for that, put in the comments down below that you are ready, and we would love to see that. So let me just do a little screen share here and show you that as you are scrolling your YouTube feed, basically you've opened YouTube, the mobile app, on your mobile device, then this is what you're going to see when you are scrolling along and you see a post versus a video. And the way you'll know it's a post is, number one, there's text up at the top, not below the video. On a video, there's only text below, and on a post, you'll see a person's profile photo here, or the channel's profile photo. You'll see the channel name. You'll see the timestamp when it was posted, and you will see some text right up here again above the image. And the image you'll see is a square image versus the rectangular image of a thumbnail for YouTube, which is what you would normally see. So that's part of what you would see different. Now you'll notice here, this one has one of two, and this is one of the ways you can do a post, which is pretty good about getting your content out. In LinkedIn, they would call this a carousel. I don't know exactly what they call it in YouTube, but it's a post where you can put up to 5 different images, so you can have someone scroll across and see the different messages. One of the ways that I've seen this used real effectively is with our friends with the band Leonid and Friends. So blowing that up a little bit so you can see it better. They've been taking pictures of themselves on the stage, which they always did before anyway, but very smartly, they have been sharing these in their YouTube feed as a post where most of their viewers are. Many people have found this Russian band that's touring the United States regularly for the last several years. They're friends of ours. They do a fantastic show. They're now on the West Coast. And so they were just recently in, let's see, I think it was Phoenix. And so it was somewhere in Arizona area. And so they took a picture of themselves, posted a little bit about it, and they say, hey, these are the next stops. And then I think they often include the link to how to find tickets to their next shows, but that's not in this one. So again, this one is just a post, not a video. Now, pay attention. If you're scrolling or screening here, come back to me because I want to show you something really special. YouTube really loves sharing these posts with people, and they will share them with people who aren't already subscribed to your channel, much like they show your videos. In this case, I'm not currently subscribed to ABC News. And so, since I'm not subscribed, but I did scroll past one of their images, it gives me the option to subscribe. So people will subscribe to you if they're interested in what you're doing without even watching one of your videos, without even going to your video channel. They can subscribe right here. And we have heard from some other creators that people are getting a number of subscriptions as they are increasing these posts. So, Terry, don't you think that's a pretty cool aspect of this?
I think it definitely is. I think that we can see a lot of capabilities with that. It's giving us, as creators, the opportunity to do even more, to reach our community, and that's what it's called. So it's got some real good things going for it. And Gina, I think you've been showing us some of the things we can do with our mobile devices. Of course, I always think of a laptop as mobile too, because it is. You can pick it up and move it around. I do all the time, but they call it mobile. And then they say, well, a desktop. I go, well, it's not a desktop. The desktops don't go anywhere. You know, they sit there. But I'm getting off into another thing. That's see what Gina has to put up with all the time. But I want to share a few things that are going on and what we can do in some other areas and be able to share my screen. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see what's going on. This is what we've been doing here. I'm going to zoom in on this. You see, we did one here with September with Neil Diamond had his thing here. This was nice. But then I'm going to take a look. We're going to even punch out or get away from Neil and look at this. You see what it says here. Bingo, when you test some wording for a potential YouTube post and TubeBuddy post that I had. You can see the text is a little bit grainy right here as I do it. But what I did is I was using TubeBuddy. We put that in there and it works very well. So that now we can start doing that on our own channel and make sure that we get that. What I also want to do here, I want to go over to Leonid and Friends and let you see what they're doing because they're doing it really well. I'm going to go over to Leonid and Friends. And let's see, actually that's pulling up the two videos that we have where I interviewed them. So I need to get back out of here and let's go over to the studio. Let's get over here. We're going to stop this because we don't want that playing. I'm going to come over here so you can see here is that what I consider the best channel that's on YouTube right there, Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. And you'll see we've got lots of capabilities here. The community is the tab you want to look at. Notice we have over here on the left, home, then videos, shorts, like, playlist, and community. That's what we get to do when we want to see what's on here. We press the community, there's what we put in there. So you can see that graphic we were looking at before. Here it is. I put in the words, bingo, when you test some wording for a potential YouTube. You'll see that it did this and it gave me an excellent 100 over 100. That's real important. So we can see that. And I just shared that. And you see that is not a video. That really wouldn't do as well in video format. It's really good as a graphic that you would have here. So that is a nice way to put these together to make them work. Well, now let's go back here to Leonid and Friends. So you can see what they're doing and how they're doing what they're doing. Here's their channel. We're going to go in here on this and then take a look at their community. And this one is kind of interesting. Look at this. This is the Russian band honoring American heroes. I think that's very interesting, very telling. Here they are again at another venue. We can see on there we are. And there's Roman right there again. Notice Roman is right underneath Leonid. Roman is the genius behind the band, putting it all together. But I think all of this shows that there's a lot of good with this, a lot of good things that we can do with these posts. And we're encouraging you to think about it as a creator, start doing more with this, letting the world see what you're doing. And it's using AI, using a lot of other different tools that can help you. Gina, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think that's a great idea. Shall we show them how to create a post real quickly?
Yeah, I think that'd be good. Why don't we do this? I'll let you share your screen, and then you can go ahead and kind of show us how that would work.
Okay. I'll give you guys the easy version here. So let's say that you have logged into YouTube. Now, we're doing this from our laptop, but it's fairly similar to how you would do it on the mobile. But I've just logged into my YouTube channel, and this is just a regular home screen. Right up here in the top right, let me make it a little bit bigger. where you see your picture. That's Terry and me. That's our profile picture for the Stark Raving Entrepreneurs channel.
And Gina, I don't think we're
Then,
seeing that on the screen. When you did that, we've lost it on here. We're not seeing that.
oh, interesting. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes, we can see it up there in the upper right corner. It's
Okay.
very small, but we can see that.
Okay, upper right corner, and then to the left of that is a bell for notifications, and then to the left of that is the magic button we're looking for. It's called Create. It's a plus button. This is where you would be loading up your videos if you were going to. But if you look at it now, in addition to upload video, go live, there's an item called Create Post, which in the past you might have said, I'm not really sure what that means. Why would I do that? And so then it takes you into an area which is going to look a little bit similar to Facebook or LinkedIn. And you can put what's on your mind. So this is where you would put in the caption to your post. And again, similar to other social channels, you can upload a single image. You can do what's called an image poll. You can create a text poll, or you can create a quiz. And basically, the difference between a text poll and a quiz is a quiz, there is a right answer. So, what's the largest land mammal? You would put the correct answer and some other options there. And then a text poll would be, how are you feeling today? Happy, sad, ambivalent, something like that. So, more of an opinions versus a specific answer. And then, oops, so there's where you could put in the options. And then you saw also there was an option to create, let's go back to this. Lost my place there a little bit. But you can also add a video. Now, the reason to put the video here instead of just the video that you've already loaded, this is another marketing opportunity for that same video in another way, in another part of YouTube's algorithms. So this is where you can load up a video, and you can just look at your own YouTube videos and decide which one you want to add. You add it right here. And then when you do that, again, you can add some additional text. And this is just another way to get more visibility. And one of the cool things, let's just put in some test text here. And then once I've put in some text, it's going to give me an option on the bottom left of this post to either post it immediately, or if I click this little button right here, I can schedule it. So let's say that I'm batching my social media posts and I want to load a whole bunch of them up at once. I can use right here to schedule, because as far as I know, this doesn't work with most of the tools that are for batching, like Sendible. As far as we can tell, we can't get it to work with Sendible for a post on YouTube. It'll work for video on YouTube, but not a post. And so you can schedule them individually here with this. So again, the main reason to do this is that it's going to expose, let me just stop sharing here. It's going to expose your videos, expose your channel to people who might never see you on YouTube. And it's a whole new way to market, get more subscribers, get more money, because once people get to know you better, they're going to be more likely to buy from you. And so that's what we recommend you try out for YouTube. And we'd love for you to put in the comments below that you've tried it, how did it work for you, and let us know.
Yes, indeed. Gina, I really appreciate what you have done to help me on that. As we can see, it's not very difficult to do, but when we don't know how to use a technology, sometimes we're stepping back going, oh my, I don't know what to do. I'm kind of scared of this thing. Well, we don't have to be scared anymore. Now we know that we can have this happen. We can make sure that it works. And Gina, I'd have to agree with you once again that it's a great way to get our content out there in video, in audio. They've got podcasts now on here. Plus, you can have just a single picture on YouTube and play some audio underneath that. Could be an interview, could be your comments on something. And now you have the ability with a post to put still text on the screen. Very, very nice. Gina, I think we need to go out and start creating a lot more of those then. What do you think?
I think we should.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us for this very special version of Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, where we get to have that wonderful lady here over here. I have to point the other way here. That wonderful lady right there who I love and work with, and she's my fiance, and we have just a great time working together and being together. Gina, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, we will see you next time. And please leave a comment below. Let us know what you like about this. Let us know what you would like to see in the future, and we will look forward to hearing from you. Bye now.